Well, Johnny, what a fantastic atmosphere it was the other night for the game, and of course if you could bottle that atmosphere up, keep giving it to the players, you would, but how do we go about keep doing that?
Well, I think I just said to the lads after the game that they've set their own standards now after that performance, obviously against the league leaders, best team in the league so far up to this point, and we've obviously produced a really good performance and got the win. So we know that we're capable of it. It can't be as a one-off. We have to try and we have to try and bottle that, try and produce that every single week, which it's difficult to maintain that level of performance, but we know we've got it in us. So it's about trying to get that consistency now.
What was it like coming in on Wednesday morning? What was the atmosphere like around the group?
Yeah, I mean, winning always helps, doesn't it? So the lads, obviously, they bounce through the door, they come in, they got their recovery session in, and we look back and debrief the game, and it's always nice doing that debrief, obviously, with a positive outcome. So, but like we do with any game, we looked at things that we can do better, we looked at things we've done well, and we'll try and take that into the weekend.
But in particular, that style of play, you've been working on things since the start of the season, the fans really liked it as well, so you still see room for improvement there?
Yeah, definitely. Look, we've had to sort of try and find different ways of winning games. What we done on Tuesday looks probably different to what we done on the opening day at Gillingham, but different circumstances means that you need to be adaptable, and I think we've definitely done that. I thought we had a really good game plan, we had a good shape out of possession, and we had ways to hurt them when we did get the ball. We've
got our own unique story. Salford City is another special one as well. What have you made of it?
I think they've done fantastic. Obviously, they've had a lot of high-profile investment into the club, and they've made the gradual steps up the ladder, got themselves into the league, and obviously they've established themselves. So I think they've done brilliant up to this point. Obviously, we know we've got a really tough game there, but yeah, obviously we go there in a good place with a decent bit of momentum behind us and looking for the win.
On the pitch, did you ever come in with a running with any of the class of '92?
Yeah, I played against quite a few of them. Yeah, I mean, I probably would have played against them all. So I mean, my Spurs days, played against Manchester United a couple of times actually. So would have come up against Neville, Scholes, Butt, and those guys. Definitely come up against them before.
Turning to ourselves, of course, in terms of team news, Josh Davis and Ethan Chislett got through the game the other night. How are they? Yeah, I mean, they came out of the game both tired for the shift that they put in. Chiz got through 90 minutes, having missed out on the weekend, so brilliant that he managed to get through that. But with that obviously comes the necessary recovery strategies that you need to put in place to go again at the weekend. But everyone's trained today, everyone looks good. When the team's winning, everyone wants to be involved and be a part of it, so they'll all be looking to go again Saturday. So they could be involved this weekend? Yeah, hopefully, yeah. What's the situation with Nathan Young-Coombes and Will Yaskalainen? Are they edging closer?
Yeah, so Coombes, I believe he's sort of pretty much back in full training with Brentford, so they want to obviously oversee that for a few days, make sure that no repercussions out of that he comes through the sessions fine, and then look to integrate him back with us as soon as possible. So that we'll be after the weekend, we'll be having a discussion with Brentford around how soon we can get him back involved with us.
Will's getting there as well, yeah?
Yeah, Will's getting closer. Yeah, I think it's taken a little bit longer than perhaps we hoped, but I know he's been doing some sort of handling sessions with Bezo, and it's just about sort of building up the ankle now and making sure that that's right. When he goes into sort of the kicking sessions.
Have you got Alex Pearce back with you this weekend?
Yeah, Pearcey's been training all week, so Pearcey will be with a group that travels, and obviously we'll decide whether he's going to have involvement on the pitch.
Any further team news since Leyton Orient for us?
No, everyone's come through the game. Obviously, Ayew misses out with suspension this weekend, unfortunately, for a fifth booking, so we'll be without him, but obviously an opportunity for someone else to come in and stake a claim. But yeah, as far as injuries, everyone's come through it brilliantly.
I suppose that's something you've got to watch, isn't it? Because you've got a number of players who are close to that, but come the 19th game, that stops again, isn't it, if you're on form?
Yeah, that's right. We've got a few sort of on the brink, and we've already had a chat with those guys and said make sure that they don't get anything silly. If you have to make tackles and compete and do stuff, that's football. There's not a lot you can do about that. But it's the silly sort of ones that the avoidable ones, shall we say, that obviously we want to try and avoid.
Brilliant, Johnny. Best of luck this weekend.
Thanks.